Hello everyone, welcome to my book review. If you want to read a historical book but you hate blood, sweat and tears, you like a romantic book but hate cheesy and dreamy characters, you like a family book with profound meaning but couldn't find one, congratulations, the book tip is what you need. To let you know more about the book, I will go through 5 parts. The reason why I choose to read the book, a few things about the authors of the book, summary of the book content, what I find interesting about the book, and what I learned from the book. About the reason why I choose to read the book. Actually, I have the intention of reading the book tip for a long time ago, when I made a list to do of 10 classic books to read throughout the summer. Of course, the book tip is not truly a classic book. However, I read some comment on Tiki like stunning, gorgeous, or unbelievable, so I still include it in my list. By the way, the book tip put an emphasis on the love connection between pupil and pupil beyond the arches and thread of the world, especially the power of books, and works on saving the lost souls in the Nazi war, which is a whole new world to me. I often read novels with meaning of life, marriage, and the pain of words, but not that kind of book. A heart-melting book praising the power of words, not the word. But I just had read the book tip recently because I am too busy with other stuff. Coming to some words about the author biography, Marcus Zusak. He was born in 1975 in Sydney, Australia, but his parents were immigrant German and Austrian, so he showed a clear passion for story among the genocide right from his start his career. Zusak began writing fiction at age 16 and pursued a degree in teaching. Before becoming a professional author, Zusak worked briefly as a house painter, a janitor, and a high school English teacher. He was well known for his 2 novels, Fighting the Ruben Wolfies and The Book Thief. Known international bestseller in 2007, he won a lot of awards, including the Michael Prince Honor and the Kathleen Mitchell Award. The Book Thief. The Book Thief was based on a real story of an old woman living in Sydney and who survived the World War II. Marcus was so impressed with her own story that he decided to put his pen on the paper, and The Book Thief was born. The story was narrated by Dev. He showed a deep impression on Jewish girl named Lizen Miminger, who was running away from the inspection of Nazi army because her father was a communist, a Hitler opposed. She found friendship and with a new family in a small town in Germany during World War II. Papa Hans with his accordion and kindness, Mama Rosa with her strict appearance but soft and warm inside, Rudy, her best friend, partner, her first love and catalyst in crime, and Max, a Jewish fist fighter who taught her the power of words. Lizen started stealing books because she discovered the power of words and books, and as Hitler's Nazi agenda threatened to destroy everything she has come to love. She started writing her own story, The Book Thief, and had read 7 books when her adopted parents, friends, and neighbors died in a bomb sweeping through Himmer Street where she lived. After that, she lived with Rudy's father, and when the war ended, she met Max again and moved to Sydney and lived happily ever after, waiting for the narrator Dev to pick her up. Why I like this book? For sure, I like the way he conveys his idea and used the words. He defined each character feeling clearly. For example, when Lizen saw her brother die, he described, "One eye open, one still in dream. She has no idea where she was. She started kneeling and howling." He also used German, mostly slang, but all of them have a clear purpose. It's her Mama Rosa words who always aggravate everyone but show her love in her own way. She scolded Liaison every time but always take care of her. And surprisingly, I do not like the main character Lizen. I love her own angel Rudy Steiner. I love the way he rebels. Have you ever seen a boy painted himself black and run around the town because he respects Justice Owen, a black athlete? An abnormal and dangerous thing because Hitler hated the black. A guy who always gets into trouble because of his pride and his lovely girl Lizzie, from whom he desired for a kiss, but he loved her so much that he daren't asking. He finally got his kiss but had to pay by his life. I cry a lot when I see him die. I love the way Lizzie used the word to soothe the pain inside, which I always try but fail. She used her own words to describe the weather for months, who are desperate for a long time, hiding in the basement, staying away from the sun. She used her own words to calm down everyone when the siren came with the fear, cry, and death. It's the power of words, which the author wants to express. I cry a lot when I see everyone die, but only poor Lizzie live. And I wonder why the author can put an abrupt ending like that. But now I understand. Marcus doesn't want to talk about the war. He looked from another angle. The love and the realization of words, not the pain. I think that's the reason why the book tips stand out among other books about the genocide. I learned many things from the book. First, be aware of your words, they are powerful. Lizzie said that, I have hated the words, and I have loved them, and I hope I made them right. It's true. I used to have a time struggling with words because I write every essay without passion. It's blank and the words are trivial. After reading the book, I see myself in her, in the way she gets obsessed with words and uses them in the right way. Secondly, never cease to learn and try. I learned from Rudy and Max. Fight for your belief and do everything you consider it right, because this world is a jigsaw puzzle of realization, despair, and surprise. I also watched the movie, but it didn't come to my expectation because many details have been missing. But if you can pay a visit if you are interested. After all, I just want to say, start reading your book and use your own words to change your life. Thank you.